Conventions of Katy Perry's music video. Range of camera movements, mostly tracks, cranes and whip pans. Close-up for lip sync, long shot for performance and mid-shot for cutaways. The video will have a wide range of locations, which may change with each verse or chorus. However, due to Katy Perry's song being themed in Raw, it only has one location, which is the jungle. There is often sections of the video performed in studios. However, due to Katy Perry's song being themed Raw, again, it only has the location of the jungle. The video will often contain a narrative, however, Katy Perry's song Raw doesn't, due to it being around her living in the jungle. The artist or group will lip sync in the video and will perform, usually playing an instrument in rock. However, due to Katy Perry's pop music video, she won't be playing an instrument.
Conventions of music videos, camera shots. Music videos tend to include many long shots, close-ups and mid-shots. This is to create emphasis on the artist's location and emotions. Also, close-ups are used not only to show emotions but to reflect the words of the song with the movements of the lips of the artist. Camera movement. The movement of the camera is used to follow and trace the artist or band. Camera movements include tilts, pans, tracking and crane shots. Mise-en-scène. This refers to the arrangement of performers and props on stage or in a scene for production of a music video or any other media text. Mise-en-scène puts importance on the representation of something. Jump cuts is a predominant editing technique used in music videos. This is because it allows a sudden change from one scene to another. Similarly, transitions such as fade and dissolve are very common in music videos, as they create a different effect to cuts. Other main conventions consist of lighting. Some music videos are black and white, which help emphasize a particular mood, and some videos have artificial lighting which puts the artist in an enhanced look. Sound. Sound is mainly the vocals or the song, but in some cases producers can make the music video into a short film. Props. These are vital in aiding to add to the scene and create significance on particular objects or people. The costume. This goes with the scenes in the song and reflects the genre. Costume is an important factor because it has a slight influence on how the viewers will dress, because they use some of the celebrities as role models. Colours. Colours tend to set the mood of the song throughout creating an atmosphere. The main conventions of music video are there are at least 3 different locations. These change with each verse or chorus, and costumes changes with each verse or chorus normally. Also, close-ups are normally used for lip syncing, mid-shots and long shots are normally used for performance shots, and extreme close-ups are normally used for cutaways. The artist or group normally performs in the music video. The artist or group normally lip syncs to the music video. Conventions of an album cover. The front cover is usually a simplistic colour scheme, a simplistic design, few or no characters, use of a different colour for the band name compared to the rest of the cover. Hidden meanings, a title that explains to the audience what the album will be about. Bold simple fonts for the band name, similar or entirely opposite font for the album title. The back cover will normally have the name of the band at the very top, the name of the album beneath this, a list of song titles is usually centred, a barcode in the bottom right hand corner, name of the record company, copyright and year, who owns the copyrighted material, and who the album has been distributed by. The insides will usually have the colour scheme that is the same as the rest of the album, a blank or plain background, no characters, and few or very little text. The spines of the album usually have the name of the record company in a recognised font or logo, the name of the band, the name of the album, both in the same simplistic fonts, and a code linking to the record company.
Conventions of our house music album cover, Digipack. One convention we have used is the use of appropriate motifs. For example, we used the black silhouette on the front cover. I created this in Photoshop using the line tool. This represents the performer being alienated and untouchable and not on the same wavelength as the fans. This represents the fans and the performer as very different people. This is why the fans love her so much, the performer. The second convention we followed was the use of the three colour wall. For example, we used black, white and silver. These were our three colours which we stuck to. The artist's name was very clear, so was the album. It was on a plain background, and also we only used two fonts for the album cover. The other conventions we used for the back included a barcode, a record label, which is recognised company, and included production information, and also licenses and ownership for the audio and the graphics. The other conventions we used were a simplistic colour scheme, a simplistic design, few or no characters, hidden meanings, simply or entirely opposite font for the album title, name of the band at the very top, name of the album underneath it, list of song titles, barcode in the bottom right hand corner, name of the record company, copyright and year, who owns the copyright material, who is the album been distributed by, a colour scheme that is the same as the rest of the album, so black, white and silver, a plain background, very few or no text, and the spines to have the record company in recognised font or logo, the name of the band, name of the album, both in simplistic fonts, and a code linking into the record company. We achieved this in all elements of our album cover. Conventions of our album advertisement. These include the artist's name, centre text, and bold to stand out and large. Image of the artist's facial expressions tell a story of their own. The album name and featured songs. The record company's name and logo. The colour complements and is linked to the name of the album. This is shown from the dark areas and highlighted sections, especially in our album cover, on the front cover of the picture of our performer, and also in our album advertisement. Name of other reliable sources which further the information on the artist, for example reviews which we have used, or social networking sites which we have also used, and also a star rating which we have also used. These are all aspects and conventions and codes which we have used in our album cover to make sure that is conventional for genre. We have used effects in Photoshop, for example monochrome and outer glows, to make sure we can reach our target audience.